Recording in progress.
You have cavities, so you need to come back too. It's like the gum thing.
You're wrong.
Oh, am I talking? Oh, sorry. Hello,
I saw you. I did see you. Oh, I saw Rich.
I'm here.
Morning, Fergus. Would you like to test out your webcam and your video with me? As well as doing glass pool. Fergus, I see you've joined us, but haven't seen your webcam. If you could give us a setup test, that would be awesome. Morning. Thank you for joining, Fergus. How are you doing, sir?
Well, thanks.
I'm doing well, thank you.
You were a bit quiet. Is that
I can speak up a little bit. How's
perfect?
that?
That's better,
Perfect.
thank you.
Hello, world. It is I again, your old buddy Kyoshi Andy Campbell, coming to you live from the home offices of the Virtual World Championships. I want to thank you all for joining us today. This is best of the best for Series B. We have a stellar show for you today. We do have one of our competitors in the adult division that had to drop out due to illness today, so we will be having a head-to-head competition when it comes to the adults. But we got 4 stellar kids lined up for you from around the world. It's going to be a great show. Want to thank our sponsors first and foremost before we get everything going. Bukiyushu, my good buddy Manny DeCastro, who is, they make unbelievable weapons. They're all custom made, from sword to bow to kama to chaku, anything you need, Manny can make for you. Bukiyushu, so we want to thank those guys. I also want to thank my friend from Nathan's brother. They put together our hoodies. You can see my, let me tilt my screen down a little bit so you can, our awesome hoodies. If you haven't purchased one of these, we can get you one if you're interested. The hoodies are great. They're very comfortable. They do t-shirts as well. And they will also be providing some sparring gear for the Grand Championship winners when we get to that in December. Also want to thank the fellas down at Virtual Productions that helped put this whole thing together. They're the guys behind the scene that do an amazing job making sure that, A, we look good, and that the show runs smooth, and they do everything. Their videos are second to none. I can't thank you guys enough. They do an amazing job. So Virtual Productions, if you need anything, those guys do it all. Anything to do with being online, being on screen, these guys can take good care of you. So with that done, again, thank you, sponsors. Let's bring in our esteemed panel of judges. Where are they? There they are. There are all our friends. Hi, guys. How's it going?
Hello.
There we go.
Morning.
I was waiting for somebody to talk to me. Everybody just wait.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. So let's introduce our judges. Some of them you've seen before. Obviously, my good friend, Miss Katie Jordan. Katie, how are you today? Doing well?
I'm doing well, Kyoshi. I also have a Virtual World Championship t-shirt on today. So you and I are kind of twins. I had to make sure I represented.
There we go. There we go. And if you see I am in black, she has the lovely blue. I will tell you that the cool thing about these guys, with the shirts and the hoodies, you can literally get any color under the sun. They sent me a color palette, and it was like this flip chart. And there must have been 15 pages and like 39 colors to each page. There's like 1,000 colors you can choose from. So if you want anything, hit me up. We can take care of that for you. So thank you for representing, Katie. You look great. You look great, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Looking forward to it today.
There we go. Oh, and my man, Jeffrey Lampkins. Jeffrey coming to us in his hometown, Vermont. I know that's not your hometown, but, you know, he's from New York. He's a New Yorker. But how you doing, Jeff? How are you today?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm really excited about this show. We always have some great competitors. It's not going to be any different today. Really looking forward to seeing some great talent today.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you. And if you notice, Jeffrey has that nice professional microphone right there. Do that again. Show us how slick you look with that thing. Put it up. Put it up. Right there.
Hey.
See? Look at him. Look at him. He's like he's straight from ESPN. Look at that. And he's rocking that beard. You're looking good, bro. Looking good. All right. Up next, we have a new judge to the live event for us, Miss Cindy Richardson. Cindy, how are you? She's coming to us from Canada. I know it's very early there in the morning where you are. So how's it going?
Good morning, sir. It's going great here. Thank you for having me. I've been judging these guys online for the last few series, and I can't wait to see what this show brings today.
Yeah, we're very excited to have you live with us today. I value your looks into everything. I know that you're going to have some good comments for our competitors, and we look forward to your insight. So thank you for joining us. I really appreciate it. Oh, we're going to move now back to Massachusetts. My good friend, Mr. Richie Borges, co-owner of iPone, one of our other sponsors. This whole thing is running, our series this year is running through iPone as well. If you have signed up at iPone.com to be a member, then you know that we're tracking your standings and your points, and all of that will tally up towards the end of the season. And we have the big Grand Championship at the end. So Mr. Borges here is a vital part of the heartbeat of what iPone is. So, Rich, thank you for joining me, buddy. I really appreciate having you here.
Oh, absolutely. And thanks for having me. This is going to be a great event today. We're really shaping up to be a nice year this year. I love seeing some new competitors come out for these virtual tournaments, and I want to continue seeing this grow from event to event.
Yeah, that's our goal. We want to really keep this thing moving along. And like I've said before, I know that the virtual thing gets a little can get a little bogged to some people at times, but if you can't afford to travel from Spain or Portugal or Sweden or the Isle of Man or any place to compete against some of these competitors, this is the place to do it. This gets you a chance to really compete with some of the best competitors around the world. And that's one of the reasons why we're going to keep this thing running full steam ahead as long as we possibly can. So, and I appreciate your support with that, Rich, because you know as well as I do how hard it is to put these events on and what goes on behind the scene and how tricky it can be. So I really appreciate you being part of it. Thanks, buddy.
Absolutely. And it's worth every minute of it.
Absolutely. I am with you on that too. It certainly is. Listen, we've both made friends from around the world doing this. And, it's a chance to meet people that you would never meet on a regular, I mean, you may run into some of these guys somewhere, but, this way everybody stays connected and it's definitely worth it in every sense of the word. So thank you again. I appreciate it. We have my buddy, Dave Pearson. Now, Dave is from the Isle of Man, and for some reason, I don't know if there's hamsters on the wheel out there, whatever it is, but his Wi-Fi always has some sort of wonkiness. So Dave is around. Dave's here again, and I chose the best picture that I could find of him having an ice cream cone because that's what he loves. He loves ice cream. So, Dave, we know you're out there. We love you, and we appreciate you being here. And hopefully, something will kick in while we're doing this. We just can't hear him, and he's got all the other information that he needs, so he'll be ready to rock and roll when the time comes. So, with that said, judges, I think we're ready to move on to our first division. We are going to bring our kids in first. We have some stellar performances coming to you from amazing children. These guys are just, we handpick the best that we have. We really, we try to diversify it a little bit and get different styles and different things. So our first competitor today, this is her first time doing this event at all. She jumped in. She is from Jersey. It's a little island off the coast of Ireland, over there in Europe. And there she's waving to us, Lexi Farrell. Lexi, how are you this morning, my dear?
Hi, great. Thank
Excellent, excellent. So Lexi's instructors are Jules and Michelle Rehorst, some good friends of mine over there in Jersey. She's going to do a nice Kempo form for you. We put Lexi in because she is outstanding. So with that said, we're going to turn it over to Lexi. Lexi, if you're ready, the show is yours, kid. Take it away.
Thank you.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Awesome job. Fantastic work, kiddo. Fantastic work. It's that was not only a great form, your background is beautiful as well. I love the fact that you're outside in the beautiful sunshine out there in Jersey. How do you feel? How do you feel about that?
Great.
Yeah, you're tired and you're breathing heavy. That's a good sign after you're done performing a kata that you're breathing heavy, because that means you put 150% effort into your techniques. Really, really great job, kiddo. Nicely done. Congratulations. Well done.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. We're going to move on to our next competitor now. She's coming to us live from the whole other side of the country here. She's coming to us from California. Where is she? Put that girl on the screen. There she is. Hi, Adelaide. How are you, kiddo?
I am good. How are you, sir?
I am doing fantastic. It must be early. It's early in the morning over where you are too, right? What time is it over there?
About 6 or 7. I am not a
Oh,
morning
man.
person.
Well, I'll just say this. You've got a beautiful smile. I love what you always do with your hair because it always looks fantastic. And it doesn't, I would never know that you're not a morning person. I would never know that. It would never shine through. I tell you right now, you look great. So, Addie's gonna do an extreme chuck kata for us. You ready for that, kiddo?
Yes, I am ready, and I'm very excited to show the new skills I've been working on to you, the judges, and everyone who's watching. So thank you for this opportunity. I really appreciate it.
Oh, absolutely. Listen, I'm glad you're here. We appreciate you doing this for us. I'm glad you're part of the show, and I'm excited to see your new stuff. Let's go. It's all yours, kid. Take it away.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Boom. Yeah, that was fantastic. Well done, kid. Well done. You got some ups, girlfriend. You got some ups. Those are some serious tosses. I love the pass between the under the leg as you do your 720. Unbelievable stuff, kiddo. Unbelievable stuff. Great job. And how do you feel about that? How do you feel about your performance?
I felt really good about that because I felt like I just came here to do my best and just to have fun.
Hey, listen, you certainly did your best and you certainly had fun. And I had fun watching you. So, you must have done. You must have had fun, right? As long as you make the people around you that are watching the show have fun, you did your job, man. That was great. Great job, kiddo. Well done. All right. We'll come back to Addie in just a little bit. You're very welcome, sweetie. All right. Let's go back to Massachusetts. Let's check in with now listen, this young lady won this whole thing last round, and she was so good. We had to put her in again to give her another shot at it. Where is she? There she is. I think you're the only one I haven't spoken to yet today, Kaylee. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing great. I am excited that you're here again. I love watching you do your stuff. And, I feel great because as the host of this whole thing, I just get to sit back and watch unbelievable competition. I don't have to put numbers in because the judges, it's all their job to decide who does what. I just get to watch you amazing children do your stuff. I know you're not a child. I get it. But, still, you're always going to be a kid to me, lady. All right. You ready to do this?
Yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to turn it over to her, Miss Kaylee Williams. Let's go, kid.
Shut so go!
Oh. Well, we have a little technical difficulty there on that end. Sometimes that happens. This is what happens when you do live events, sometimes through Zoom and these live shows. Kaylee, though, unbelievable as always. And we're going to wait just a sec. Anything? Oh,
I'm here.
she's back. You're there? You're good.
Yeah.
So that well, I have never run into this before. Let's see. How do you? We're gonna go with what we had. We're gonna do what you. We're gonna. That's okay. Sometimes these things freeze up. You got. I tell you, I know. Having seen you before, I know the other judges got a chance to see what you did. I think we're good. You did an amazing job anyway. And the other thing about this is that she's getting ready for her prom tonight, right? There's a prom tonight that she's going to. Is that correct? Did I hear that correct?
That is.
Yep. So she's prepping for prom, and she prioritized it's out here to win the best of the best competition one more time, and then prom after that. I like that. I like your priorities, bro. That's the way to do it. So I'm gonna listen. You're awesome as always. Good job. Well done. And we'll come back to you in just a few minutes. We'll find out what the judges think. Let's go to our final competitor now. Up north in the great state of Maine. There he is. Fergus Glasspool. How are you, my friend?
Doing well, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great, buddy. I'm doing great. Are you ready to show us your stuff today? Awesome. First, congratulations on being involved here and getting your first shot at the best of the best. I know you're going to bring it. So let's see what you got, my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Fergus Glasspool. Go for it, buddy. Yeah, excellent job. Excellent job. Very nice. Listen, one thing about my man Fergus, he's not quiet. Are you? Well, not when he's doing his kata. He's always very loud. Those are key eyes that you can hear from across the planet. I'm telling you right now, that was fantastic. Good control, nice clean technique. Great job, buddy. Great job. All right, we'll come back to you in just a few minutes. All right, pal. How do you feel? First of all, how do you think you did? How do you feel? How do you feel about that performance? Feel good?
I feel really
Good.
good.
I'm glad. You should. That was excellent. All right. We'll come back to you in just a few minutes, buddy. Congratulations. Well done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Judges, we have our four competitors. Again, you have some Kempo. I'm going to turn to my Kempo guy, Mr. Jeff Lampkins up there in the corner. How do you think Lexi did in her kata?
You know what? She really had the essence in the feel of what a Kempo form should be. So the Kempo forms are kind of known for not having very deep stances. Their roots are a little bit higher up, which allows for quickness of movement, and they're not the horse stances are not meant to be 90 degrees, but the change of direction and the looking before moving in that direction, which is typical of Kempo form, she demonstrated perfectly. So I think that she did an unbelievable job with that. The hand motions, the rapid fire hand motions, which are the signature of Kempo forms, she really nailed that. The other thing that I just got to say, you really, you know how you know that your parents have an awful lot of confidence in you when you're a martial artist, a young martial artist, is when they remove all the furniture in the room and you're doing a nunchuck form, but they leave the 55-inch TV on the wall when you're tossing nunchucks all over the place. That's how you know that mom and dad really believe in your skill level.
You know what? You're right. You're absolutely correct. And I wonder where the couch goes. That's what I want to know. Where's the couch? Where do you watch that 55-inch TV from? Is the couch on the other side? I love it. That's so great. Well, speaking of that, let's go to Katie Jordan. Katie, you talk to me about Adelaide. Not just the chucks being flown through the air, but what'd you think about her performance?
Yeah, no, I love her energy. I mean, being all the way through Zoom, it can sometimes be hard to really make the people on the other end feel the energy and feel the excitement of the performance. But that's not a problem for Adelaide at all. She really brings it, and you can tell. I think you said this as well, that she just really has fun when she does it, and we have fun watching her. A couple new tricks in there, I think, some things we hadn't seen in the previous Best of the Best series.
Yeah.
Clearly she's training hard, stepping up her game, and it showed today. So way to go, Adelaide.
Absolutely. All right, Cindy, I'm going to turn to you. Can you talk to me about what you saw with Kaylee's performance? I know we had a little glitch there at the end, but boy, getting up there was good. What do you think?
Kaylee's performance, I thought, was really impressive overall. I thought that she had a really good variations between her offensive moves and her defensive moves, which we always try to watch for in patterns, I think, across all the arts. And I also really admired her low controlled lunges. So she looks like she's been really training to get strong and controlled. There were no missteps, no blunders at all. And also like the looking towards the new direction and focusing, to me, was just amazing. Really good.
Yeah, she's one of those. I said she really understands her body mechanics, and sometimes kids don't understand the way their bodies work. At that age, and she's one of those kind of kids that she just has that. That's one of the things that really stands out for me too. In dealing with her, she's fantastic at that. Rich, let's go to you. You know Gion very well. Talk to me about what Fergus did.
Oh, I love his energy, and I've had the opportunity of seeing him compete live and at all these events past couple of years, and just the growth he's had over that has been unbelievable.
Yeah.
Low stances, I think recently junior black belt, which is pretty exciting to see. So yeah, I mean, not much to say about that. Just I love seeing the progress with him.
Yeah, and he's very, like I said, he's very intense and he's very loud. Those him and his brother Lyle, who's competed in the best of the best as well. They both have those, like I said, key eyes that you can hear around the world. Not just because they're live here on Zoom or YouTube, but because they're that loud. They have that intensity behind them. It's really fun to watch and to listen to. So, all right, judges. Well, there you have it. First of all, I appreciate your input on what we saw, and now it's your turn to lock numbers in. So, you pick. You got a hard job ahead of you. One of the reasons why I like to step out and just do this part of it, just host this thing, is because it's so complicated. It's difficult as a judge. And for those of you that are watching, if you've never been in the situation where you have to pick between, a style, a weapon, low stances, high stances, the way speed works, all that kind of stuff, it's a difficult choice. And our judges have a tough job ahead of them, but that's why they're here, because they're some of the best around the world. And I know I have full faith in them. They'll pick a winner, and let's see what happens. So with that said, judges, go ahead, lock your numbers in. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back in just a minute or two. And when we get back, we'll find out who our best of the best Series B winner is for the kids. Thanks for watching. See you in a minute.
If you're going to compete in forms and weapons in particular, what we want is to make sure that we can hear the whole value of your kata. Yes, hear it, not just see it. So if you're going to compete with your kata or your weapons and you're all the way back there, we're not going to be able to hear the crack of your bow or the snap of your gi, or if you have some really strong breath or ki eyes going on. So what my advice would be is to see how you can get the whole kata done as close to the camera as possible while still allowing us to see you head to toe, so that we don't get your head cut off and we can see your great stances. So as you get ready for Series B, try that out, see what you can do, and best of luck.
Nick Sirios Kempo Karate offers martial arts classes in Bellingham, Massachusetts and surrounding communities. The NCK philosophy is you're never too young or too old to start training in martial arts. Our martial arts classes are adapted for any age or physical ability level. Discover the physical and mental benefits of martial arts training at Nick Sirios Kempo Karate in Bellingham. Fitness, self-protection, friendship, fun, self-confidence, and personal growth. Visit nckbellingham.com for more information or to schedule an appointment.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Thanks for sticking around. You just saw some amazing kids, some great competition. Before we get into our winner, I do want to touch base on what's going on for Series C. Again, Series C is going to be a iPhone-sponsored part of the Virtual World Tournament this year. It will open on July 1st. We're going to open the registration on July 1st and run it all the way through August 12th. So you have a couple of extra weeks to get your videos ready. We know that during summer, things are a little different and, kind of people are all over the place and that kind of stuff. So we wanted to give you a couple extra weeks to get things in. I do know that Rich Borges and I have been talking about some things that we're going to do for that event. And just so that everybody knows that it opens July 1st. It will run through August 12th. We'll get the judges and all the information to the judges the day after that. We'll do our judging and we'll get things back to you. So right now the plan is July 1st through August 12th. That's when your registration will open and close. So get your stuff ready, get your videos in, and be ready to compete through the summer. Summer is the best time to compete because it's hot, you sweat more, and you work harder. So that's the way it's got to be, right? Hopefully you got air conditioning in your living room with all your pads or in your dojo. But prepare yourselves because August 1st is when Series C will open up for the Virtual World Championships. So with that said, here we are. Let's turn it over we'll bring our judges back in really quick. There they are. All right, judges, you've got your scores in. Let's find out who won. Is it going to be Lexi? Is it going to be Addie? Is it going to be Kaylee? Or is it going to be Fergus? Drum roll. Never done that before. I just want to do that. Okay, drum roll. Ready? And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Your best of the best winner. Adelaide, Godoy, Adelaide, come on back in. I know we have your name up there with 2 B's instead of 2 D's, but, that happens sometimes. Addie, congratulations. Getting up early paid off, kid. Unmute yourself.
I think am I still on mute? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, kiddo. I can hear you now. Congratulations. Well done. Well done. You're very welcome. Well deserved. Those new tricks paid off, kiddo.
Thank you guys so much for this opportunity. I am just so glad that this was possible and I was able to compete in this amazing circuit. So guys, thank you so much for this opportunity.
You're so welcome, sweetheart. Great job as always. And again, I apologize for the name up there. I'll take the blame for that. Sometimes those things happen, and we'll make sure we fix it before we send you your grand championship plaque so you can get it up there and show it to everybody. All right?
That's okay. People mess up my name all the time. It's fine.
Oh, listen, I had to go back and redo your name like 16 times before I realized how to spell it the right way. So we're all good. We're all good. That happens. Listen, congratulations. We'll get your hoodie out to you as soon as possible. I want to thank you again for competing and outstanding performance. Well done, kiddo. Congratulations. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, okay? You're welcome, sweetie. You got it. We'll talk to you soon. All right, there you have it. Such a sweet kid. Again, super hard worker. Such a, those performances. Can I bring my judges back in really quick? I want to see my judges one more time. So judges, good job. That's a tough, again, a really, really tough competition when you have somebody that does the things that she does, and then you have the grounded stuff. It's all different. And, seeing what you see, I know being a very traditional martial artist, and I know that some of my friends up there on this screen are very traditional martial artists as well. When you pick, I say pick, when the extreme stuff is just better than the other stuff at times, that's a hard call at times. Rich, talk to me about that really quick, because I know you and I see things a lot of times the same way. What's your opinion on that?
So, I'm a traditional martial artist here, but then the extreme, that there's so much difficulty in some of that stuff. And as long as it's martial arts based, that's what we're looking at. So overall, I'm looking at performance, right? Is it martial arts based? How difficult are the techniques? You know, are they still hitting the targets, right? So even though you're still doing stuff, it's still a fight, right? You should be hitting your targets. And she did a fantastic job with that. You know, I saw her eyes going in the direction that was needed to as she was moving, adding the acrobatics. That, you know, that's fine, but landing with the strikes, I mean, that's all part of it, and that's what I enjoy seeing.
Absolutely. Cindy, same thing?
Yes, exactly. I wrote down the word believable for her performance, as well as Fergus too. When you watch them and you feel like they're truly interacting with their enemies, and you can sense that, to me, that makes the performance a notch above. They're not just going through the motions, but they're actually acting out a defense and offensive performance. So I agree. And the other part of this that I was impressed by is the fact that this isn't a video that was submitted. This is a real kid doing this today and really catching her weapon every single time. We get used to watching videos and we go, I wonder how many takes that took. But we saw her on her first try get it all right. So.
Yeah, and she pulled it off. Yeah, that's tough to do, man. So, yep. Great job, guys. Well, there we have that. The kids winner for the best of the best Series B, Adelaide, coming to us from California. All right, so up next, this next competition is literally head-to-head. A couple of our adults couldn't make it in today. One of them was very sick, so Mark Yates unfortunately had to bow out. So it is head-to-head between my buddy Dan Hansen, coming to us from Sweden, and my good friend, Miss Barbie McCoy, coming to us from, you're in Mass, right? You're in Connecticut. The dojo's in Connecticut. Yep. I'll get this right at one point. I promise. You know. Yeah, go ahead. Talk to me.
Massachusetts.
Yeah. Okay. See, I do it all the time. Anyway, so we're going to do this. Barbie, you're kicking us off first. Are you ready to go?
Sure.
All right. So we're going to turn this over to my good friend, Miss Barbie McCoy. Barbie, take it away. Excellent job. Excellent job. So, Barbie, you have some people in the background. You brought some friends, I hear. I can hear that in the back. Is that has to be your dad? Is that your dad?
No, it's not.
Hey, Paul. How are you? Great job. It's good to see you, buddy. It's good to see you, Barbie. That was a fantastic performance. Again, I've known Barbie for many years, and it's always fun to watch you do your stuff. Great job. How do you feel?
I'm good.
Took you a minute, right? You got to catch that breath back. And listen, I say it all the time. If you are out of breath when you're done with your form, if you got sweat coming off your brow and a little under the pits, you put 100% into it. And that's the important thing, right? You put 150% effort in. That's what you got to do. You should be breathing like that. You should be moving like that. You should be feeling like that. Great job. Outstanding performance. Thank you so much for doing it. We love having you on here. Well done. Well done. So, Barbie McCoy, there's our first competitor. Now we're going all the way across the world out to Sweden. I'm a little disappointed, Dan, that you're not out in the snow. There's no snow there today. Can you hear me? There we go.
No.
Can you hear me, sir? There you go. There you go. I said I'm a little disappointed you're not out in the snow without your top on. Is that there's no snow there today?
No, no snow today. Finally, the summer is coming. Yeah.
There you go. There you go. All right. Well, from his airplane hangar live over in Sweden, ladies and gentlemen, this guy is amazing. And again, a good buddy. We're so happy to have you involved in this. We're so excited to see what you got. Mr. Daniel Hansen. Dan, it's all yours, bud. Take it away.
Boss, thank you.
Excellent job, my friend. Excellent job. Tencho is one of those katas that, man, when you pull it off, the breathing, the inhale, the exhale, you're so strong in everything that you do. I know you're fighting through an injury today, I get it. I can see it on your face that things hurt. But I really appreciate you doing that, man. To pull that off like that, especially with the injury you have, great job. Really, really outstanding performance. The inhale, exhale, the breathing, the tightness, the tension, your sun chin, really, really well done, sir. Thank you. Great job. Great job. All right, there you have it. There's our two competitors. You have Miss Barbie McCoy coming to us from the U.S. and Mr. Daniel Hansen coming to us over from Sweden. Let's go to Rich. Rich, talk about Dan and his Tencho.
You know, Dan is one of my favorite virtual competitors to watch. He's just so powerful. In simplistic form, and what I love about Kokyushin, they're very good fighters. You know, they're not known for their forms, but Dan just makes it pop. And that's what I enjoyed seeing there, just that raw power in the breathing.
Yeah, he has that in and out, that inhale, exhale, and just the tension behind everything that he pulls off. It's amazing. It's amazing. Cindy, talk about Dan.
Well, I've never seen that. Yes, I've never seen that form before, and it was really interesting to me to see the connection between the breathing and the movements. We're always told, connect your breathing with your movements, and that is the epitome of that concept. It was really interesting and impressive.
Yeah, that's definitely, that kata specifically is all about inhale, exhale. It's all about those breaths and that snap at the end and all the dynamics of that. And he really does live up to that portion of the form. It's really amazing to watch. Katie, I'm going to turn to you and talk about Barbie. You know Barbie very well. What'd you think of her performance?
I do. Yes. I know Barbie quite well. Been competing with each other for quite a long time. What I really like about Barbie's is that she has that, some of the quick movements that Jeff alluded to earlier, but you know, sometimes when people start to go really fast in their forms, that speed sort of takes the place of any of seeing what they're actually doing. I find that Barbie's able to manage both some speed when she needs it, but it doesn't all get jumbled. She doesn't lose the meaning of the techniques that she's doing. That, you know, that's what we always teach our students, right? Don't sacrifice technique for, and she doesn't at all. So I really appreciate seeing that. So well done, Barbie.
Amen to that. Amen to that. Jeff, you talk to Barbie.
So, I'm a Kenpo guy, American Kenpo, and she did an American Kenpo form. For those that might not know, Kenpo is very much a self-defense art, and there are 24 different specific self-defense techniques per belt in Kenpo. The forms that are involved in Kenpo are a collection of those self-defense movements. So all of the movements that you'll see in a Kenpo form are the 24 techniques that you'll learn for that particular belt. And they move in various mathematical calculations and various degrees of angle. And she did it picture perfectly. And you can see the actual techniques in her form. You can see when she performs locked wing. You can see when she performs striking serpent's head, which are two of the self-defense techniques that are in her form. And they're done so precisely that you can, not only do you see her perform them, but you see what happens to the opponent when she does it. You can literally see the victim, if you will, to who she's doing it to, because she's doing it that clearly, if you will. Great job.
Very nice. See, that's my resident Kenpo guy. That's the guy. That's when I need that information. I know that I can pull it from you. I know you're going to supply that to the entire world. Thank you for that, my friend. Thank you. That was a great assessment. All of you judges, man, you guys are spot on. I just love listening to you, all of you guys, because your assessment of what we all see really brings out exactly what the forms were. I just love that. So thank you for doing that. I appreciate all of you. And that's it. So you got the power and the intensity and the strength and the of Dan, and then you've got the fluidity and the attack and the grace of Barbie. You guys got a hard job ahead of you. So head to head, man. Let's find out who wins. So I'm going to have you guys tag in your votes. Or your votes. I feel like I'm on American Idol all of a sudden. Tag in your scores. And we're going to take one more brief commercial break. We'll be back in just a minute and find out who our adult winner is for Series B. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in a bit.
Nick Sirio's Kempo Karate offers martial arts classes in Bellingham, Massachusetts and surrounding communities. The NCK philosophy is you're never too young or too old to start training in martial arts. Our martial arts classes are adapted for any age or physical ability level. Discover the physical and mental benefits of martial arts training at Nick Sirio's Kempo Karate in Bellingham. Fitness, self-protection, friendship, fun, self-confidence, and personal growth. Visit nckbellingham.com for more information or to schedule an appointment.
We are shooting the best of the best Series B for the Virtual World Championships. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I want to thank our judges. Judges, I'm going to bring you guys back up on the screen one more time really quick. Just there they are. All right. So, judges, we've got our scores in. Are you guys ready to find out who won? I think so. I think we're all ready. All right. Here we go. And your grand champion for Series B is... Drum roll. Boom! Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Barbara McCoy takes it home. Barbie, let's go to you. Hey, good job, champ. Well done. Well done. Well done. That looked really good. Listen, I love the assessment that Jeff gave of what you do. I know sometimes Kempo is, I don't want to say underappreciated, but sometimes it's misunderstood. You know, it's very movement. It's very flary. It's very ba 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 ba. And you know, with karate itself, it's very boom. It's very solid. It's very hit. You saw the strength and the power that was put behind everything that Daniel did. So it's different. But you killed it today. Well done. Congratulations. That's it. You can't even speak. Look at you. You're like speechless. I love that.
I know Sanchez is gonna be so proud that you, as an instructor, you know, like you get told stuff, you tell your students stuff, but to see it applied and implemented and taking opportunities and owning them, it's powerful internally and externally.
Amen. Amen. It's like the fruits of your labor pay off. You know, when you watch your students succeed, it's an amazing thing. And, you know, when your students watch the instructors succeed, it feels just the same. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's vindication for all the things that we've said to our kids and our adults and those people that are in our care over the years, all the things that we've said to them, and for you to be able to put it up there on the screen and do it exactly the way you've told them to do. Now you can go back and say, see, this is what I'm telling you. This is what you do. You'll be fine. That's what you get to do for this now. Well, listen, I'm proud of you. I love you. I love my buddy Dan. I love you guys all. You guys are amazing. You both did a great job. Congratulations, Barbie. Congratulations. Well done. All right. You're very welcome. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Judges, I want to thank you guys all again. Fantastic job of doing what you do. You guys are amazing. Again, Jeff, thanks for the assessment of the whole Kempo style. It really worked out well. You guys are all great. And, you know, again, thank you for the hours that you put in behind the scenes with the other stuff, you know, judging the videos. And, you know, that's time consuming. And I want to thank you. And I know that all of our competitors appreciate, the fact that you do that for them and the fact that you guys give the feedback. And I know that's one of the things that all of the competitors say to me specifically, is that they love the fact that they get feedback on what they do so that they can make it better the next time. And again, that's one of the reasons why you guys are up here, is because you guys get it and you understand it and you're able to relay it back to the kids and the adults that are out there competing and let them know exactly what it is that they could make better for the next time around. You know, and sometimes I, you know, as a judge myself, sometimes it's not, you got to do that. Sometimes it's just, yeah, that was great. You know, sometimes it's just, boom, spot on. You guys did fantastic. And they need to hear that too. You know, they need to hear that, you know, maybe there wasn't 16 different things they did wrong. Maybe just everything fell into place. And to be able to give that feedback back to these guys so that they hear it, it's important. So I want to thank you guys for continuing to support the Virtual World Championships and being judges and sitting here with us today and being a whole part of this thing. You guys are amazing, and I love each and every one of you. So thank you. There you go. All right. Well, that's it. Now, before I get all teary-eyed, and you know how most of you know how I am, I'm a big softie and I cry at everything. McDonald's commercials, don't even talk to me. I want to say thank you to everyone again. Virtual World Championships can't run without you, with the competitors. Like I said, without our judges. I do want to send a special thanks out to my friend Christoph. Without him, this thing doesn't go. You know, he started this whole thing 2 years ago, and we've been moving forward ever since. I want to thank you, sir, and again, thank you to our sponsors, Bukiushu, Ipone, Nathan Sports, and of course the guys behind the scene there at Virtual Productions. Thank you to all our competitors. Thank you for everybody that made today's show what it was, and thank you to everyone that has continued to compete in the Virtual World Championships. And remember, registration for Series C opens July 1, runs until August 12th. Get your videos done. Let's do this. Thank you all. Have a great Saturday, and congratulations to Addie and Barbie. Love you all. Have a great day. Bye.